And you know what hurts? They glow up, Antwana, immediately, bro. Once they're not there, they glow up, bro. And you just like... Okay. Welcome to our space. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Alright, cool. My name's David.
That was so weird. But anyway,
Yeah, I'm David.
My name is David.
This is Smooth.
Yeah.
This is Smooth. This is David. This is Michael. And I'm Tuto. And this is
Kiwi.
Kiwi. Say hi to the camera.
Hi, Kiwi.
So we're about to let you guys into our space. We will be discussing problems that a lot of guys aren't like comfortable discussing. So you're gonna be touching on that and seeing what flows in the conversation.
Yeah.
So today's theme is letting go. And it's not so much about like just letting go of anyone. You know, letting go is easy, forgetting about someone is easy, but there's certain people that you meet in your life that like
Just can't,
you just can't. As time goes, you may lie to yourself and be like, you know, I'm healing.
Or
but
I'm over this person. That truth is, dude.
You just
like,
never really over them.
It's hard to let go of some people.
See, but I feel like they become a part of you. Like, I don't know.
I feel you. But let's not give it too much, alright? Let's go into it. I think my first question is why is it so hard to let go sometimes?
Straight in
Yeah,
it.
bro. I just
I'm thinking, okay, why is it so hard?
Or what makes you fall for someone? Because that's where it begins. You first fall, bah, ooh, fast.
I think
I feel like at first you don't expect it. Like, it's something you don't plan. You know how sometimes you just go there and you tell yourself, okay, this is what's going to happen. This is what I want from this person. There, in that type of situation, it's just like, yo, okay, wow, I didn't expect this. I've fallen deeply, let me, you know.
it just catches you by surprise.
It
to
just
be honest.
catches you by surprise.
I think it's a thing of like learning, bro. You see, when you're in or connected with someone, like that energy transference thing. When you learn about someone, you learn to accept them, and then they teach you a few things. And it's
They
just
teach
so hard.
you more about yourself than you'd know,
bro. And it's a thing of even with their flaws, you're just like, you know what, dude. You are who you are. I accept you. You accept it. You're just in it.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to leave that when you guys make so many memories.
Yeah, man. Because like once you find someone to like validate like your whole like life and like like that level of acceptance, bro, is just like it's unmatched, bro. It means a lot. Yeah.
Do you know that point where you like start taking each other's phrases and shit?
Oh yeah, when you start
Like,
mimicking
you know, without even
knowing.
when you finish each other's sentences, such corny things, but like.
But they mean a lot, bro.
They
when
mean
you
a
like,
lot, man.
when you like,
and then the thing is, even if after
It's
the
that thing of
relationship, you still
understanding,
do
bro.
them, and it's unintentional because you now
Sure.
you're used to it. You used to like speaking to someone that you once in your life was like, okay, cool, this is like my everything.
I feel like for me, dude, like more especially with Ntati, it was like, Ntati, it was like, how can I put it? I learned you know when you've had one view of what a relationship is, and then you meet someone who shows you like a whole different side of things. You start doing like new things with her, start going back on different dates, bro. Like things you never thought you'd do as a person. And I think the biggest part in like falling for a person is, how can I put it, as gents, like I feel like we are strangers to like self-love and all of that shit. That thing seems to
heavy
be
facts
for girls, and
heavy facts.
it's easier for girls to be like, you know, I love myself, you know, but it's weird for a dude to do that. But what I've found, especially with me,
I feel like girls find
let me explain.
alternatives.
Let me explain. What I've found with myself, and especially when I look around, is that gents find self-love in girls. And what I mean about that is when you like start connecting with a person, a part of you starts becoming with that person. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
And what makes a connection is that you can see yourself in someone else. You're like, yo,
dude.
like we that's why you connect. That's why
you give a lot
you
of
relate,
yourself.
you see?
You give a lot of yourself.
So
throughout your
then after
relationship.
giving a whole lot of yourself to this person, you can't help but love that you and that person plus that person.
Plus the person.
So how do you then let go of that? Because now not only are you in love with this person, but you're in love with yourself in that person. So that's what's the hardest thing.
That's the hardest
and
thing,
it's
bro.
always the gorgeous ones. always the moe ones.
Dog.
These boys,
Always
bro.
the moe ones that play.
Heavy.
That play.
That play.
They play, dog.
Play games. Then you
And the
wonder
thing
why.
is, it's all about their timing. I don't know. It's just the
Their
thing
timing
in
is
them.
But like, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. It also depends on how your end things.
How did you end things with KK?
Yo,
Actually.
that was like, okay, cool. It's like we're dating, right? So now we have this
Sure.
thing of like, if it's every day when we go to school, so now we like
See,
one of the-
memories. You see?
Remember?
Memories already, dog.
Yeah, yes,
So we
yes.
had this thing of like every day in the morning would be the first few at school. So like me and her had a chilling place where we chill, have our own discussion and everything. So now my best friend, since from the beginning of the relationship, he wasn't well up for me and her, because he thought Vele, she was like not down as I was. He thought I fell and she didn't. But like to me, I saw it as a different thing, And there's a point where we had this little thing, when you start making each other jealous.
Oh, yeah.
You start the
one of
petty
those
things
ones.
now.
You start the petty things. Not like that. It's kind of like, let's say we're chilling and then I say something like I diss you out of the blue, and you know what? Listen, I'll go to my other boyfriend there. It's just those type of things. So now there's a point where old chats,
That's another shit. Delete. Gents. Delete.
Gents, please,
Delete. Don't archive. Delete.
delete.
Don't be happy in a
That
current
thing will
relationship
find,
with all
it'll
things.
find you, bro.
Pictures,
It'll
delete.
find you. It'll find you.
Insta,
It'll bring
unfollow.
back some other type
Twitter,
of feeling, bro.
unfollow.
The
Because
way that shit was so old, it was like 5 months or thing prior to the relationship, bro. But it still had an impact because that was like my girl. She knew that was the girl I was dating at that point. So now, how she found it on my friend's phone, not my phone. My phone was clean. So now when she found on my friend's phone, obviously it doesn't, it shows the dates, but like obviously we're finding each other on this phone and it's still there. It's not like my friend still talks to this lady or anything.
Yeah.
So now obviously it looks like this shit is recent and everything. So you start reading through the chest like, so now you approach me and everything about everything. So now I'm like, wow, okay.
Yeah, that's like, that's
I don't
a
know
weird
what to say.
situation, bro.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Like it's like she wants you to admit, but you don't know if admitting is gonna fix the situation or not.
sure.
So now, like it was confusing. So I didn't know what to do. So now, at that point, the friends were so like, they knew how much like cared, and everything. The friends were like so angry. They were like, you know what? They started, that whole thing with friends like support each other. Like what? Just
Friends
be
also
friends.
can make or break a relationship, eh? Especially with girls, dude.
Yo, bro,
Must
if they don't
watch
like
out.
you, dog, it's shy.
They don't like you as child.
It's shy.
But let's keep to
As
the
a
theme.
nigga, if
The
the friends
theme-
don't like you,
Yeah,
shy.
if they don't like you, it's shy.
But you know what I find like baffling? The fact that like even like 5 months later, bro, the thoughts still linger.
The person is still there.
And the saddest part about it all is that you won't find anything that's the same. Like, and indirectly you're gonna always yearn for something
the same
similar,
thing.
but you're never gonna find it. What's that thing that you said?
Dude, when
With
you move
the-
on, you're gonna
Hey.
meet someone similar to what you had. And it's not even moving on because it's just you trying to distract yourself to get over this person. And when you do, it's a thing in your head where you're like, okay, let me find someone close to this, but it's not even you doing it. That it's just subconscious.
Subconscious.
Yeah. So it's just like.
Yeah.
It's
I think another topic or subtopic that we can move on is toxic coping mechanism. What are some of like the toxic coping mechanisms?
The first one is
I wasn't even finished. Toxic coping. What if I was like coping with fucking, I don't know, diseases or something, but
What?
coping with like heartbreak and letting go?
I feel like the one thing that I feel like it's just finding different partners, bro.
Yeah.
To like try and like
That's
fill a type of
toxic.
gap.
That's toxic.
It's toxic
sure.
as hell. Dude.
But there's people that do it well, though.
They
There's
do it-
people that do it
they-
well.
they-
You got those gents where they're like,
But for me,
break up today,
I feel like
tomorrow,
tomorrow
mama,
they
another
find
one.
another
if you can
person.
do it well,
And they move on.
Like personally
Bah!
for me, if you
Chest
can do
out.
it well, nah,
But
it
I'm
means
not
you
that
weren't
guy.
in there.
True.
Personally,
True,
for me, if
true,
you
true.
deal with breakups,
You know what,
like going into another
there's this
relationship,
thing I heard.
it means
You
there's
got The
nothing in the
Simpsons.
previous ones. What?
Yeah, Simpsons, sure.
So now
Yeah.
Homer was like, boy, I don't know to what. He was like, he
I
left the
agree.
hole in me. Né?
Yeah.
What? I filled up with food, but I'm always hungry. What? What? I was like, what? The fuck?
Nah,
So I think-
that's one of the worst ones, man.
Yeah.
Just always is like looking for another person.
Another person
to
to fill
try
that
and
void.
fill that gap.
But I think the one thing I've realized from my situation is like unlearning entitlement. Because at some point, like I was so entitled to like this lady's love and like care and all of that, and not entitled in a bad way, but I gotten so used to it that when it wasn't there, I was like, yo,
What the hell?
What do I do
like,
now?
what did I do now?
Yeah.
You see, because now you start questioning yourself, and it also comes back to like loving yourself, which gents can't do. I don't know. It's like
Yeah, they
It's-
can't take time to appreciate themselves
We
so they can
can't.
move on.
you see,
They have
They
these
don't
small
wanna
things like, you know what,
learn.
I'm in
Okay,
jar.
listen. Yeah, think. Dude, I can find another one. Who's
Meanwhile,
this?
that one was.
Hey,
but you know,
flame.
No, bro.
yeah, I'm feeling.
Sad nigga.
No, sad nigga always, bro. A real as.
Bro,
Bro.
No,
Drake is playing on repeat.
Drake, dog.
Dude, Drake, bro. When Drake released Care
Drake.
Package, I was just
Care
like,
Package. Bro.
Care package, bro.
I slept.
thank you.
The one song that really hit me, that was like, how about
These
now,
videos,
dog?
these videos will have you listening to. Remember the Take Care album?
Yeah. Dude,
I
doing
say
it wrong,
fuck
bro.
that nigga
Yeah.
that you think you-
Ah,
fuck, yo, what you-
Bro.
Marvin's room, doing it
Doing it
wrong.
wrong.
Doing it wrong, bro.
Hectic things, bro.
It was made for niggas like us.
But actually, that's another like toxic coping
Coping.
mechanism.
What music?
Yeah, dude.
I'm
You
a
make
music
yourself
DJ,
sadder.
Yo, you
That
make
shit,
yourself
yeah,
sadder.
you make yourself
In the
sadder.
moments,
Exactly,
in the
bro.
moments,
Like, oh.
in the
In the
moments,
moments,
in the
bro.
moments, the songs will slap. They'll caress your soul.
But then you
everything, but you're still the same. Bro. You're still
Exactly,
hers.
it still hurts.
And it leaves a deeper wound. Danga. It's not a plaster. That shit.
So
It's
me,
fucking
make
petrol on
like,
fire.
Music-wise, it was X.
yeah.
Like,
that's
X
deep,
is-
Yo, that's deep,
Yo.
dog. That's depressing.
Yo,
Like, when I started listening to this
Depressing,
guy, I was
dog.
like,
Can I watch that song?
this other song. And
I'm sad, no, yeah. I'm sad, no, that's deep, yo. Ooh, I saw that ready to let go. Ooh, I feel like if we
And
had
it
to
deceives
shine.
you, dog. The beat deceives you, dog. Because it's like, oh, it's jump,
jump,
dog.
it's jump,
It's
but
jump,
you're
dog.
listening-
But
But
the
you see,
lyrics,
you see,
dog.
but
The
also,
lyrics,
like, I
bro.
feel like that guy, some of these artists are too. You see, like Mac Miller, for instance. That guy was going through things. I was listening to Swimming, bro, the album. I was like, cause yeah, bro, it's just letting go issue. Cause the whole like relationship with Ariana and all of that, and Ariana moving on with that other guy,
Comedian,
and
dog.
then
A comedian.
what?
Bro.
Yeah, I forgot that guy. Google that guy. You guys know who Ariana moved on with.
Facts.
But Mac Miller felt some type of way. Even with the if you listen to X's lyrics, there's what's the song?
One girl, Jocelyn. She got Jocelyn Froze.
Yeah,
girl
yeah,
that
that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently they were like, nah, he hates her, he abused her.
You
That's
see-
that
Yeah.
one girl, like, to him that he
I feel
loved.
like
Love.
it's getting something.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
it's
It's
getting far.
differing. But anyway, but
Yeah.
it's just also a way to like illustrate how all of this is like universal. You see, but I think music you need to listen. Like there was a time where I was listening to trap, bro, and I felt I felt better, bro, cause like there was a time where I was making playlists on Daniel Caesar, Brent Fayez,
Yes.
Fucking Frank Ocean, drowning in my sorrows, bro.
Dog, the one person that can
Nothing-
make you, that can get you in the feels, bro. Well, for me, it's The Weeknd, bro.
The Weeknd.
Aye.
The Weeknd is-
Yo, my
At
guy.
some point, it's like, nah, The Weeknd is my favorite artist.
He still is. He still is. I won't lie. He still is. But damn, bro.
Man.
Nah, bro, that
Yes,
nigga.
yes.
You see,
Like
so,
he'll. Aye. Those lyrics changed me, bro. They
so
changed
yeah, I
me.
think that should be guarded. But I don't think amongst our peers it's a problem. But amongst all the people, we'll just touch on it a bit and then move on. Is like another toxic coping mechanism is alcohol.
Alcohol.
Yo,
That
drugs.
shit won't solve your problems.
Nah,
Dru-
but
I
feel
mean,
like
drugs,
drugs is
no,
always
like,
out.
after-
Drugs,
Pills
That's
and stuff.
actually.
That's a real
Pills,
thing.
codeine.
Personally, you see with
Weed.
these drug things, bro, I feel like going back to the music thing, the music makes it seem so cool to do these drugs. You see, the music, you think, okay, he dealt with this breakup by doing these psychedelics.
doing this,
Let me
yeah.
do it. Let's see.
Exactly, bro.
And then you just switch from that, bro. And then you're like, nah, I need a better high to let go of this person. And dude, it's not healthy, bro.
I just feel like those are things that like you're just not really dealing with the situation, bro. I feel like dealing with the
delaying.
situation
It's delaying.
is
Like,
you like
delaying.
introspective, like
Yeah.
that type of thing, bro. It's like very like no, you need to know yourself, bro. Like that's when like you sit down and like
Yeah, 'cause more than
because you
anything-
can't run away from those feelings, bro.
You can't. You need to go through them. You can't jump.
Exactly.
You can't. Because
You have to go through
what
them,
I
bro.
realize is also like heartbreaks are a lesson, hey? Because more than anything, they teach you about yourself, how you deal with that pain, and what you're now gonna look for in the next person. Because now you know your red flags.
Yeah.
But it's always hard to look for the next person when you're still thinking about
The last one.
the last one.
Oh, man.
And also, like, girls have a tendency of not being upfront. Angazi why?
And dude,
You
and
don't
that's
wanna
what you want
shoot-
the most from
Bro!
the guy.
You don't want to
Doesn't
shoot
make
your
sense.
shots. You don't want to be upfront.
What
Come
do you
back.
want?
What's popping?
Dude,
But anyway, so it's like, what hurts the most? It's not you, it's me.
bro!
You see that phrase?
It gives you hope.
Dog.
False hope, Jens. False hope. Now you are just
What
thinking,
can I do?
what can I do?
And then he's like, no.
How can I
You know what? Can I be there for you? Can I?
Can I
Dude,
support
bro.
you? Now you
Like,
stop
no,
becoming the therapist.
Now you're being clingy and everything to her. It's
Dude, and that's
oh,
what
this
you're
guy,
afraid
he
of,
doesn't
bro.
understand me. Doesn't do this and everything.
But I like what you said, like off camera. You see how I said that off camera. But like the whole thing of like being in a begging space is like it's a vulnerable state. And it's not
so
nice
vulnerable, bro.
being
Oh,
a guy in
yeah.
the society and being in that space. It ain't nice.
It's so vulnerable because like yo, dude, like as a guy, throughout your whole life growing up, dude, you're taught like your feelings like are like they make
Yeah,
you weak. They make you weak as a gent.
take the breakup like a man.
Exactly, bro.
Dude.
But you can't, dog. Your heart, bro. Your heart is something else, dog. I was like, nah, bro.
it's like
you're so
opening up to
vulnerable
a
in that
person.
space, man.
Me, James.
It's like
me, I'm
it's like
telling you,
letting them.
I am guarding my heart from now on. You see this thing? It's gonna be here, in my back pocket. No one's gonna get it. No one's gonna
Don't
get
even
it.
give it off, dude.
But
Don't
I think-
even-
I think-
What as I was saying, man, like you know, like when you open up to someone, it's like you're giving them
You can them a part
access.
of yourself,
a
bro.
part of yourself.
Yeah.
That person can make or break you. They have that power. So now for a guy to put himself in that position, it's not about being insecure and everything. It's just you being scared of like, okay, what might happen if I actually do this? Because what if I do this and then this person decides to go the other way,
the other way around.
and she's afraid and she feels like nah, she can't take all of this pressure.
Yeah.
Let me just before I
Before I get hurt,
I
Can I ask?
get hurt, you know.
Is there ever such a thing as loving too much?
No. That bro.
Is
no.
it
But
loving
Nah,
too
I
much?
think I think
Is
there
it
is
loving
something
too
there
much?
is. I think there is.
Or the person you loving cannot handle
What you're
what
giving.
you
Oh, it's not even what you're giving.
Yeah.
They don't love you the same way.
You don't love
You love them. That's the thing.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as loving too much, dude. Because you giving this, right? You expect the same, but if they don't give you the same, you feel like you're loving too much.
Even
Yeah,
expectations, dog, in a relationship can lead to that. Bro.
Yo,
Leave room for disappointment, please.
yo,
Whole space. Yo.
Expectations, yo,
Another
you'll
thing,
be
bro.
disappointed.
Amongst friends, bro, as a gent or a matey, dude, don't even look at your friend's relationship and compare it to yours.
Yo, that's the
Never.
worst. That's the worst. That's why I'm so
Never.
against double dates. Double dates is it's a competition, bro. It's a
You go to the double
date.
date.
Imagine you're
I
there with your
do
mate,
that.
dog. You kiss her, dog. Now the other
Now
chick
you
is
fresh.
like, okay, what's happening with us now?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's an issue, dog. It's
Pella,
an issue. Double dates is a problem.
Imagine this, man. You're on a double date. This nigga pays for the whole thing.
Now you're supposed to. But,
Now you're
let's not
supposed-
divert. Let's not divert. We're here to talk about letting go.
Let it go, let it go.
So I think what else? What else falls under the topic of letting go? Oh, here's another thing. Like I feel like
Solutions.
gents, yeah, we're gonna come to solutions. Or people just in general.
Yeah.
Like please heal before you let us into your lives. Like
Yo, dude.
please heal and if that's this is hitting home. But also it's like
Bruh. Dude, 2 months in
Please
the
heal.
relationship, dog, you still
Please
being a
heal.
therapist, bruh. Like,
please heal.
What's that?
Also for me that's my red flag now. Like
For me,
if
it's a
you have
thing-
problems, like
I've actually experienced that.
red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything was fine, right? But then outside, okay, I think that was also my fault for going outside and hearing about this person.
Lintwena.
But then, Lily Palace.
Okay.
So, I heard other things and how she was broken and everything, right? What? So she also told me some things and how the other guys hurt her and things like
Yeah!
that. But wait,
Whoa, whoa.
before I carry on.
I don't wanna please, I promise, please keep
Speak,
that
speak,
train of
speak,
thought.
speak.
Please stop hurting girls, James.
Bro,
'Cause when they come
yes,
to us,
when they come
now
to
we used
us.
to do with baggage.
Now we out here Dr. Phil, bro.
We are dealing with the consequences of your actions.
dumb actions.
Of your dumb ass actions. Please do right.
You're out here hurting proper hands, dude. How
Dog.
Done.
annoys me,
But
dude.
anyway,
Anyway,
just
you
had to
see,
get that out of the
So I heard all of that, right? And now, despite everything I heard, I went and I still said, okay, dude, now I'm choosing to be with this person regardless of everything else, right?
Yeah.
Regardless. I'm a fool for not even, dude, that's why I say love is a choice, bro.
Then you get taken for booze.
Then, at the end, she's like, no, listen, I want to work on myself because of all this pain and everything.
After all
Leaving
that
you.
time, after
After
all
all
that time,
that
dog.
time,
All that
bro.
time. As if your work was nothing, bro. As if your work was nothing,
And then she's like,
bro.
dude, you learn to love this person. And she's like, no, listen, I want to go work on myself, right? I need some time off. And you're out here, you're thinking, dude, I want to be there and help you with this time, with this, everything you're dealing with, right?
Like I've been doing the
But
work.
then, how
I've
do you
been
argue
trying
with
to love
someone-
you the way you are right now?
Right now.
The way you are right now, but you still,
My thing is, how do you argue with someone who's already concluded
They want
what they want?
dude.
Okay, that is fucked up. That-
How do
Yeah, I
you-
know, man.
That's
No,
so
but,
when
but,
they're
but, but,
concluded.
and you know what, ladies, they do this, bro. Like as gents, nah. And you know, here's another aspect on letting go. I wouldn't say it's unfair, but girls have a tendency. Okay, it's not a tendency, but maybe it's like to safeguard their hearts or whatever. But it's like a girl will move, like if you're going through shit, or maybe she's experiencing like deferred feelings or anything. Let's say this is the beginning of this week.
Yeah.
She'll start moving on like today, this week, and then tell you like next week, okay, like I've made a decision to work on myself. Da, da, da. Now you
Yeah,
must
yeah,
start
yeah.
letting go. In her head, she's already
she's already gone.
You're already in the
gone.
yabo.
Yeah.
Now she's working on it. She's not. I'm trying to work on my yabo, so that you also like, okay, nah, that's fine. And you know what hurts? They glow up, Ntwana, immediately, bro. Once they're not there, they glow up, bro. And you just like,
Okay. Me, man. You see, he's going up there.
He's clearing up being annoyed with her.
It's annoying, dog. It's
You see
annoying.
that?
It's
Listen,
annoying.
when she
It's
came
annoying.
back, bro, when she came back, dude, I got pictures. I got pictures. Yo, I never felt the same after that.
Me,
I got
okay,
pictures
think of how-
at the beach, dog,
it's
and I'm like,
hectic.
Ah, it's hectic, bro.
it's you know how when you let go, you have to cut off this person, you know.
Cut off!
Like, you have to cut off
Siga! Dabu! Cut
No,
off! Dabula!
it's so hard, bro.
It's not me.
It's so hard.
Knowing myself, I was
It
like,
is.
I've let go of this person. I ain't there.
Have you ever played yourself?
And
then the
then-
next morning you just like,
And then I see she's posting there. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me just check.
should I double
I
tap?
see. I'm
Should I
like,
not?
yo, should I comment?
Comment.
Double tap.
Dude.
What should I say? I'm like, damn, she looks beautiful.
Bro.
I'm like, yo.
You just
And then you start asking yourself like, so really, I let her go, man.
And you get people that, you know that saying, Yahore, if orata motho, no, let me speak in English. If you like someone, you should love someone enough to let them go.
To let them go.
I
Aye.
still don't understand.
I don't understand
that saying.
that saying, dude.
YouTube people will say, if you understand that saying, leave it down in the
Leave it down there.
not in the
Comment
description,
section.
in the comment section.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think about that quote. But it's also like it's hard for us to learn that love that, because once love is not reciprocal, I feel like it's useless. Because everyone needs love. I don't think
Yeah,
there's someone
yeah.
who's like.
Yeah.
Fair that there are people who are confident enough to be like, yo, but once you've opened up so much, it's hard, bro. And
It's hard
those
for you to open up again.
it takes time
It takes time.
for those wounds to heal. And the one thing that we tend to do is not have sit downs like this or speak about it.
Yeah.
So when
you try
we
to
come
do it
together,
yourself.
when we come together, we think everyone's
Everyone's happy.
Yeah.
When you're at home,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
At home, bro. I'm
That
not
nigga
there,
out
dog.
kicking
Listening to
it, bro.
Drake,
How-
bro.
Do you know that saying when they're like, the music you listen to with your boys is not the same when you get home?
Yo, my guy.
Yeah, I know when I get home.
I mean, I know.
Daniel C.
Georgia Smith, boy.
Yo, boy!
Just out here
Yo!
drowning my flipping sorrows. And it's just like, yo, dude.
So you know what's the weird
But
thing,
like-
bro? I started enjoying Shawn Mendes.
That's deep.
Yo, that's deep.
Started listening to Sam Smith.
I
Ed
Sam
Sheeran.
is too much. Sam
Ntwana.
is too much. You see, the first time I
I
heard,
know I'm not the only
only
one. Yo,
the first
boy.
time I heard,
Sick.
Nah,
goodbyes,
songs
I'm too good
start
at
to mean
goodbyes.
something now.
Yeah,
We
I'm
mean
too
what?
good
Yeah,
at
yo,
goodbyes.
I'm too good at goodbyes.
Yo, the
Yo.
first time I heard this, I'm like,
Like, nah, for me, what hit home is
Dancing
when
with
you
a
go back to old
stranger.
songs. You see, when you go back to
Yeah,
old
yeah.
I went
That's
back
when you
to
know.
Chris Brown, Please Don't Judge Me.
please don't judge.
Those lyrics were different, bro.
And now, you know which song I was listening to? No Guidance. Yo, I slept. Jacob
It
Chris Brown.
slaps, actually, bro.
Okay, we're getting off track.
Different.
Listen.
Yeah. Off track.
Gents,
track.
gents.
Niggas.
Look,
Okay,
wait,
here's
wait,
the
wait.
conclusion. We haven't
Wait.
came up with solutions though.
Yeah, we'll
We
come
will
up
get
with
there.
solutions.
Nah, we'll
For me,
get
it's a
There
thing
are too
of
many problems.
Yo, yo.
Hectic. We end the
gents, nah. If a lady hurts you, nah, and you're hurt, deeply hurt,
Talk about it.
don't go hurt some other daughter, dog.
Yo,
Don't hurt
dude.
people's
don't do
daughters.
that.
Don't hurt
bro.
people's daughters, bro.
Like, it
Don't
honestly,
be that guy.
it creates the cycle, dude. Like, it continues.
Because we're also
bro.
trying to stop this fucking
Speak like this amongst your gents. Be like, okay,
this
listen.
air that is being inhaled out here.
It's hard, bro, because chance, dog. Like, oh, we've got a
We
lot
don't
of
like
pride,
speaking.
dog. We've got a lot of
Yeah,
pride.
yeah,
That
it's
kills
pride.
We've got a lot
everything.
of pride,
I
dog.
think pride kills a lot in relationships, in friendships, in
friendships,
yourself.
That pride is the downfall of many.
Like, it comes back to the thing I said, bro. Like, dude, once you feel vulnerable, dog,
It's child.
You don't want to feel that way.
you don't want to feel vulnerable, dog.
Yo,
But
you don't
that's
want to
the
feel.
thing,
You don't want
bro.
to feel like
that's the thing about a
someone can hurt
relationship,
you,
bro.
dog.
It's a thing of
Because once you get into
I
that
can
point,
or I should feel vulnerable around you and be
yeah,
safe.
that's
Where's
true.
cute?
That's true.
Where's cute?
Where's
bro?
cute?
Cute disappeared.
I hope you-
Child.
Disappeared like all these other girls.
These hands, bro.
But anyway,
These hands.
This is how they just.
this is
leave,
how
man.
you're back going.
Bah, God.
But I think one thing that I've learned, especially like from the relationships that I've been in, is like sometimes people are not for you, eh? Like as much as we can think, like you are in love or you are. Sometimes you just need to be honest with yourself and respect yourself enough to be like, okay, I know I'm trying to choose this person, but this person is not choosing me back. So what's the point? Respect
That's-
yourself and like be on that part of letting go. However you do it, just because for me, like one of the ways I do it is when I'm sad or fucking like down, I use it to fuel my creativity.
Paint.
Whether it's drawing,
yeah.
painting, thinking
Yeah.
about ideas. That's what heals me. Now, corner. Another thing I've learned is, I'll say this when Michael is around. Come here so you can hear this, boy.
What's up?
One thing I've realized is
In the house.
we shouldn't beat ourselves. Firstly, no one owes you happiness. Like, it's up to you
It's up to you
to make yourself happy. No one's daughter is entitled to make you happy, and you are also not entitled to make anyone's daughter happy. But when you fall in, that's all you can do.
Yo.
But anyway, yeah, your happiness is only up to you,
it's a
and
mutual
you
thing,
only.
It should be your
And
first priority.
I feel like if gents are finding it hard to choose themselves, rather make memories with gents. You know,
With your boys.
like go out with your boys, go out with your like. don't go out with a matey, because if you go out with a matey, it's just gonna cause like more sad memories and all of that. But if you go out with gents, it creates like greater memories. So start going out or do whatever that makes you heal. No one owes you happiness. Like, came to this world alone, die alone.
Die low.
Second thing is
So it's
happiness. Happiness is, how can I put it? I've accepted that happiness is like feelings. It's not meant to last. You get what I'm saying? So when you are happy, don't expect to be happy the whole week,
The whole
month, even the whole day. Like, if sadness creeps in, take it in and like feel it by all means, so that even when you stop becoming happy, you are happy to the fullest. So that's the second thing.
Your happiness.
Happiness is a feeling like any
What was
other
the first thing?
The first thing is no one owes you
No one owes you
happiness.
happiness.
Second thing is happiness is a feeling like all other feelings, and it's not meant to last. Hatred is not meant to last. Like, feelings are not even meant to last. So you can't expect your happiness to last. And for me, at the space that I'm at right now, I wouldn't say like I'm a happy person, but I'm a person who is happy. I don't know if that makes sense. I wouldn't be like,
I understand.
I'm a happy person, but I'm able to be happy, you know, and it's up to you to make yourself happy more than anything.
I feel like when you know you're not happy is when you know, like, when you stop enjoying the things that normally make you happy.
Make you happy.
And
That's when you know.
You know
that,
what's the
okay,
problem?
cool.
You know what's the problem? You know what's the
you've
problem with
changed,
us?
Yeah.
I don't know about all gents, but for me, and like probably you guys are also like me. It's like we can't multitask, and for the fact that there's now a girl in your life, she starts becoming the person that makes you happy. Instead of soccer making you happy or music making you happy,
It's
now
her. It's her attention. it's
Actually,
her-
with that, listen, find a hobby, dude. Find something to distract you, something to also make you happy.
if you want
despite
to
of everything.
beat your meat to be happy, beat your meat.
I knew that was gonna come out.
Pick your meat. Be happy. Forget. Ube mnandi. Go to school the next day. Ube sharp.
For those few minutes, bruh. Forget, bruh.
That's self-love.
Oh, to the max, yo.
Nah, but seriously, I don't know. Find gym, these
Jump.
boys.
Get fucking muscles.
Ah,
Score.
you skinny now.
Yeah. Skinny now.
Yes.
Can't multitask, nigga.
Dude.
But matric there as well, dog. Don't even care about that.
Yeah, yo, focus on yourself. Stay hydrated. Study, boy.
Study.
There's no like
Reading is key.
I remember June exams, bro. Like, I used to, reading is also key.
For me.
Reading for self-improvement though, not these fantasy books, Abo Mang Mang, Kist,
Facts.
Mang Mang, Andana. That shit will make you catch feelings. Read something that's gonna help you and motivate you and make you a better person in life. Read something about entrepreneurship, for heaven's sake. King, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Whatever,
Dude,
something that will help
that
you.
book is crazy, dog.
You know.
My dad actually gave it to me to read.
Yeah.
Hectic.
Hectic.
Let's bring it over there.
So more than anything, I guess it's about changing the stigma of like guys letting go, guys being vulnerable. But also, like, a message to girls is like, just because we are, I don't know, man, society has this thing, yeah, hore, because you're vulnerable, like
I also have a point.
you're not a man, like you're not.
Yo,
You get what I'm
dude,
saying?
Yeah.
So it's like
That shit is
you
irritating
nagging
as
or
you
clingy,
or whatnot.
and
Trying
when you
too
start
much.
becoming an asshole, you are like,
You
what
don't
do you
know.
want?
You don't know.
Exactly.
But nah.
But be you, gents.
Wait,
This
wait.
other
Another
thing.
thing. Wait, my bad. I apologize, bro. It's there.
Come on.
Listen,
Let
you
them
won't
go.
heal if you're still going back to the same thing.
True.
If you're still going back to the same type of hunt, if you're still going back to the same type of gent, you're not gonna heal.
You're not gonna heal. Because it's
gonna
also,
heal,
how can I put it?
You're not gonna heal.
It goes
Cause
back to
that's
the thing
you
of,
see the same
thing,
thing,
the thing of
the
yearning,
same thing.
yearning for what you lost. Exactly.
Yeah, the same thing that flopped the first time. The same thing is gonna make it flop again. Why are you becoming
Why are you being
dumb
this? Why are you
thinking
being
things
this?
are gonna
Don't
change?
be this.
But it's hard though.
As
It's
I
hard.
was saying,
Say.
there's this thing, you know, where you like paint a picture, like
In your
someone-
mind?
in your mind,
Okay.
before you actually date someone, based on how like they are and everything, and then you expect that, like you don't actually try and know about them more. So like you get used to that person, and then when that person actually tries to like be comfortable around you, you just become surprised.
Surprise,
Surprise.
sure.
Yeah.
But I think it also goes to
expect this.
it goes to people being themselves. Like
Yeah.
be yourself, and it's one thing that is a struggle amongst guys. Like when you meet a girl, be yourself.
yourself.
Because one thing that I've realized, like speaking to our female friends, is like sometimes they tend to get pushed away because like you meet this guy who's like fucking emotionally stable, who's like, you know, out here. And then as time goes, you're just like, Kanti, you're like this.
Like this.
Yeah, well, so like, show up as you are, and we'll accept you. We'll accept you, like, no matter what. But
If that person loves you, they'll take you as you are.
well,
It's a choice. At the end
love
of
is
the
a
day.
choice, dude. Like,
It's a choice.
you
make
choose
that
you, bro.
decision. Like, listen, dog. You make that decision to be like, okay, cool. I want to give my all to this person. I wanna
Regardless
commit
of
to it.
any-
Regardless
Regardless
of
of your
like-
flaws,
Yo.
I take you as
I
you
take you
are.
as you. I will not compromise
Don't
what
put
we
me
have.
here and then drop me.
And then drop,
Let
dog,
me pass-
like
pass
I
that
was
tennis ball.
nothing, bro.
Please pass me the tennis ball. Tanga, as you put me here. Yeah. And you just like,
And then like, he's a man, he'll see himself.
Hey, dude. Because it's a
That must change.
man's world.
Little bitches.
Hi, David.
I did you,
Hey,
boy.
But yeah, I guess that's our little segment on letting go. I think it was a bit therapeutic. I hope we shared. Oh, solutions.
Amongst us.
Solutions.
Yo, solutions.
There is no solution, James.
But I think we already said the most.
We are-
happiness
We've
and
said them
everything.
throughout. Like,
yeah, through like
throughout.
the yeah. So yeah,
But like the one solution, okay, cool.
we have
always.
one. Or you
Okay.
you reiterating what we said.
Yeah.
Okay.
What my solution?
Yeah.
Like based on letting go and everything, and like the whole.
Delete pictures.
Delete that. That's not even a solution. It's
Yeah,
standard
yeah.
procedure.
Standard procedure, dog. Step
Delete.
one, delete.
Like standard.
And don't now look on delete like out.
Not a
Delete
thought.
delete her
Delete,
friends
delete.
also. Delete her friends, bro. Because you be out here, then you see her on your friend status. On her friend status. And you're just
Dude,
like,
what if you met her through a friend? That's like my issue.
Yo.
block the friend.
That's
You
my-
call
that's
the
the
friend
thing,
when you
that's
need
the
the friend.
thing.
Mina ngizokufonela.
Then you're also
mama,
close to the
ukhuluma
friend,
nawe.
exactly.
Close to the friend, dude. That's
Oh, agree, bruh. Please don't post your friend. But nah, that's being
Nah,
too-
that's being too much.
That's been too
Okay,
much.
but okay, yours is understandable. Like, still talk to the friend. That's fine.
Yeah.
But my solutions are speak out, speak up. I don't
Yeah,
know.
speak
Find
out.
something where you can. For
But
me,
also, you need to sorry, find friends like these. You know, because thing is, sorry, some gents charge you, dog. Some gents charge you because you come. No, I'm just saying in general,
yeah.
like for gents out there, if you come, and I heard this on this other guy. It's not my words. I heard this on. I was watching The People versus The People, and this guy was like, some gents have a tendency of you come with your relationship problems to like a dude, and he's just gonna be like, ndanga, okay.
Oh, dude.
You see, and like when things are
That's
brushed
actually-
off like that, you never deal with it like
Never deal with
in
it
the
properly.
society. So find friends like these, and
Those
have a
people
safe
got their
space.
Know your people.
Mentervention's a key, though.
Yeah,
Mentervention's a key.
I think you're gonna call this that mentervention.
Mentervention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mentervention. We found a name, guys. We found a name. We found a
Just
name.
like that.
Just like that.
So
Great,
speak
right.
up.
Mentervention.
Find an alternative way to deal with the whole situation. For me personally, I write poems. If that doesn't work, I play soccer. Or I just randomly go out.
Dribble soccer balls, not girls. Like
Yeah,
this,
boy.
bro. Play soccer, dribble tennis balls, not girls.
Easy. Master skills.
But yeah,
skills
so
in
Who's
there.
soccer,
editing this actually?
I'll edit it.
it's raw, bro.
It's on. It's yeah.
It's
man.
raw, like the sex.
raw.
Ah!